Rail workers are rallying across the country to fight for better working conditions. President Biden approving rail legislation to avoid a strike earlier this month. But 4 of 12 unions rejected the deal. Many of the workers are upset they didn't get the paid sick time they pushed for in contract negotiations. They're also concerned about minimum requirements for crew sizes on trains. Here in Metro Detroit, demonstrators gathering in Royal Oak today, their goal to educate people about key contract issues. My co-anchor, Glenda Lewis, live in Royal Oak with the growing demands in our area. Partner?
And Brian, today was about getting out information, gaining support, and catching attention of people to let them know that this is not only about safety and personal safety for workers, but also public safety as a whole. 24 years as a railroad worker and 3 years as a state legislative director for Smart Transportation Division. But for Donald Roach, it's all coming down to this 4 hours of strong support in the cold.
The railroads would like to go down to a one-person, essentially automation if they could, but for public safety purposes and the safety of our members, we need to keep 2 people on a train.
Sheet metal air rail transportation, along with IBEW brothers and sisters, and even state reps, came together at 5th Street in Washington to express their feelings about the contract that was imposed on freight rail workers in Washington, D.C.
There was the potential for a rail freight strike. The Congress and the president stepped in and imposed contract on the unions because it would be devastating to the U.S. economy.
It seems, a little unbelievable that, sick time would be the issue.
This is really crazy to me that, yes, that we have people that are working that are critical to the infrastructure, transportation, logistics within the United States, and they don't have sick time.
Wendy Thompson spent 33 years at American Axle before retirement, but says she will always work for what she believes is right.
It seems so unfair to me to say that you have to work long hours and you don't get any sick days. And it's unbelievable in the age of the COVID that this is the case. I don't understand it.
What are you hoping for by making your voice heard?
Well, I would like to see them win these days, whatever way they can.
And to this group, it is truly a sign of the times.
We're one of the few, I believe, one of the few states that a lot of our workers don't really have paid sick time, which is unbelievable. We have a program for it, we just don't fund it here in this state. And so, one of the things I want to work on is so every worker, has a right to pay sick time.
So tomorrow in Washington, D.C., the Federal Railroad Administration is holding a public hearing on the safety need for 2-person crews. You're able to watch that hearing live and even weigh in through public comment up until December 21st. But at this point, the only way for something to happen is for the president or for the Department of Labor to use some executive action and impose some rules on railroad companies. We'll see what happens, Brian. I'm live in Royal Oak. Back to you.
Yes, we will, Glenda. Thank you.